Two cycle did. You didn't clear Ligas? In all caps, bold. You need to focus on all start characters. Howdy! This is my second account review from you, and I would like a yearly checkup. Just before the version ends, just like a yearly health exam, but for my account. Last time, okay, I can't do it anymore. Last time you reviewed my account, you gave me S- because I had good builds and proof for meta islands. During 3.x, I did not chase meta compared to 1.x and 2.x per the issues the game had at the first half of the version, and it was getting expensive as I now have $3.5 thousand since the day I started the game since version 1.2. With the uncertainty of a 4.x hanging over our heads as players, I will wait and decide I will become a meta chaser again, and will. But in the meantime, I will be more of a free-to-play and light spender, and just pull the Goku and Vegeta off on it, as Gacha Smack calls it. I love Gacha Smack, by the way. My pools have been exceptional since I've stopped spending, like getting a triple 5-star in global passive. Crazy. And getting a double in Tribi on a rerun, as well as is that here? Oh, it's here. Here, Hyacinth in 3.7. I did get Cypher on rerun at E0S1, as I believe my account is a premium debuffer and I'm very tired of running Pella. Oh my god. Xiao Qiu E0S1 was such a bait to pull in 3.2. Thanks, Sarah. For that statement alone, you are getting bare minimum S, by the way. You are getting bare minimum. Thank you, Sarah, for breaking bro's account. Agalea would be a goon pool. So E0S0. What the fuck is a goon pool? How do you goon pool? Like, you can't even... Okay, I don't even know. E0S0, but it all depends on what 4.0 has to offer. I did pull for Constance, as it was a 1-cost upgrade. Absolutely. Right, this is the definitive way to go. Fix any speed tuning issues you find in the TV you have. Lastly, I E2 face out when she comes around. Exceptional. You skip Cyrene, as I only have 2 Cryo teams and I don't see how she can benefit my account as a whole. Let me know if that was a good decision. Saber is the only character I regret pulling, but it is against gacha rules to not pull for collab units. Hope you enjoy my account, Doro. I peep. This guy sounds pretty interesting. Doro. Damn. Evelyn and Augusta Breeder. Are you running low on elation units? Funds? Well, worry not, because LD Shop is here. Developed by LD Player Emulator, a former game top-up platform, LD Shop offers HSR top-ups up to 29%. All you need is your server and game ID and you're all set. It's safe, reliable, and almost instant, as you can see from this process here. Simply take a look at the prices of the items in-game in LD Shop, like Express Pass and 8080 Honorary Shards. Currently, there's a further 5% discount on 8080 Shards available 1 day before the version update. Users registered using my link will also receive a 15% and 5% off coupon, which can save you a maximum of $50. First top-up bonuses can also be activated, and spending over 80 USD will gain you VIP, which rewards you with a free supply pass. Check out the link in the description. Top up now. Exceptional. Alright, let's take a peep over here. 2 cycle did. You didn't clear Ligas? Oh my god, what happened, bro? Wait, what happened? You couldn't clear? Or did you forget? Mr. Algo. Oh, I didn't have higher scene for Ligas. Okay. You didn't have higher scene for Ligas. Oh, you're running Blade Gallagher. Oh, that do be crazy. Okay, at least now bro AJ got a higher scene. Getting a 2-star clear over here with the Cazarus. Alright, then this is gonna be the 3-star clear. Ooh, okay. Yep, that is very, very good. Very, very nice. Alright, let's take a peep. Alright, let's take a peep. Madara Uchiha. Ass. Yummy. Exceptional. Okay. 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 E1 Bubbin. Alright, good. If you want to plus one more cost, I'll get this. Right? If you want to plus one more cost, I'll get this. Sarah tricked you. Don't worry, I will scold Sarah more. Right? Whatever Jiao Qiu shows up, I'll just say Sarah did it. Sarah did it. Okay. RMC. E1 Runway. Alright. Honestly, E1 Black Swan is kind of good. Alright, 25% rest, 25% rest for like one more cost. I honestly will just never know the comfort of running a E1 Huan Huan, because bro is never gonna get beyond E0. But yep, E1 Huan Huan, E1 Huan Huan. Alright. Alright. Baka player. Why? Why, bro? Wait, did you say you get a triple? You got a triple, right? Wait, where did Arwa go? Did Ika eat up the casters? I didn't. Why did we stop at E1 casters? Oh, you got Scylla. Your triple was a Scylla. Oh my god, bruh. Oh my. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, that is just really, really fucking unfortunate. Okay, but bro, I would have definitely tried very, very hard to go for this E2 casters though. Cause like, if God is gonna give you a triple, I would have went for it. It's literally the exact same as Bob. If RN Jesus is gonna give Bob an E1 casters in like 20 pulls, I'm literally greedy and stupid if I didn't get an E2. That's literally what happened to Bob, right? So I think this was not really that good of a play. I would have definitely went for the E2, but I didn't want to do. Also, did you skip Evernight? You did. Damn. Okay, but to be fair, I guess if you really wanna, cause this E1 tribute, right? I'm assuming this E1 tribute. Okay. And car as well. Okay, to be fair, I can see the world in which you run the E1 Tribi with E2 Casterus, Hyacinth, and Cyrene. Wait, alright, you skip Cyrene. Wait, I'm trying to get like the thought process. Okay, let's get this down, right? So you got the units for Casterus as well as the Tribi and Hyacinth in this particular portion by 3.4. Okay, so that's established. But in 3.7, which is Cyrene's patch, you put Cypher at E0 as 1 over Cyrene, as well as the fact that this decision made you skip Evernight in 3.6. So you not only just skipped Cyrene, you also skipped Evernight just for the E0 as 1 Cypher. And the reason for that was because you wanted a premium defather, because you're tired of running Pella, and that Jiao Qiu E0 as 1 was such a bait. Now the thing is though, your Acheron is E2. So for this particular instance, right, since you already put for the Jiao Qiu, you could have very, very easily just went with, let's just say in this instance, Acheron, Jiao Qiu, plus 1 slot, it could be a fucking Tribi, it could be RMC, right, and then run a highs over there, and that would have still been a decent enough Acheron team, assuming you still want to play Acheron, right, assuming you still want to play Acheron. So now that you actually got a car, you are in a situation where it's very weird because your Acheron is probably running what? Jiao car Acheron DHPD, because you're running Hyacinth for the first team, all right? But your other team, which is the flagship, okay, you literally say yourself, right? You want to put the Goku and Vegeta, all right? Because you don't want to chase meta, right? You did not chase meta compared to version 1, which is valid, right? If you don't want to chase meta, that's fine, all right? But the decision of pulling for the Cypher, because you're tired of running Pella, it kind of is as like a way to compensate for the lack of strength in the other team. Also, you put Aglea for the Goon, right? So I understand that your pools are not the most efficient pools, which is fine. I don't even need to play this game like fucking efficiently. It's HSR, right? It's not Epic 7, it's not Umosume. It doesn't really matter if you like play this to the maximum efficiency, because at the end of the day, if you think about it, when version 4 comes out, it's gonna be another flagship. So if in version 3 you don't get the best possible combination of units, but you have more fun playing with these units, then so be it. I would just say that your decision of skipping Cyrene in particular, because you only have 2 Cryos Hair teams, and you don't see how she can benefit, I think that was the only thing that was like the wrong pool. Because you don't know how she can benefit. So it's not from the perspective of meta, right? You just don't know whether she can even benefit in the first place. I know for an absolute 100% without a shadow of a doubt that Cyrene would definitely take your characters to the next level at one cost, right? At one cost, if you step on a Cyrene, get in with Hyacinth, Triby's characters, you 100% get there. And if you want to get a second cost upgrade, getting one more for casters, all right, getting one more casters, and that would have been done, right? So that would have been the thought process, and you can still do this when they rerun this, if they rerun this next time in the future. Because what if they want to do like, okay, Cyrene never reruns ever again because she's gone, right? So if that happens, then it is what it is. But at this point, your Remembrance team is like a very weird spot because you have an E1 Castress, E1 Triby, and a Hyacinth without Evernight and Cyrene. So I'm guessing the only unit you use right now is basically RMC, right? It's probably RMC. Yeah, so it's RMC. If you were to use this team, you need to prepare that RMC will eventually go, especially if you want to change into the version 4 meta, alright? Because for the past 2 versions, HMC and RMC, they both see like insane play usage as well as a utility, especially for whatever angle content that's going to be, right? And if you do chase meta in version 4, and this goes away, you still have to end up going back and pull somebody for this slot. So it will ultimately, between Evernight and Cyrene, whichever reruns first, I honestly think you just get it. Because you never know if they are going to be releasing the other unit eventually, right? So, yeah, that would probably be my pony advice. When this goes to the next team, you want to build your version 4 meta, the version 4 flagship, the version 4 Goku and Vegeta, whatever it's going to be, fine, right? So this goes away. Then whoever comes first, you get that. And then eventually, if Castris does get a rerun, you get an E2. Then I think this team from your version 3 should still be okay. You do have a lot of other teams that I would say are like really, really good as well. You have the full DOT flagship with a Stainless. You have the Saber Bomb team with Huan Huan and Babin and everyone in the gang, as well as this team, which also is really, really good, right? The D Herda Anexa set with Triby and Hyacinth. You can change out Hyacinth for DHPD, right? That's gonna be fine. Then if you do end up getting yourself a Cyrene, you can I just slot between these two very flexibly, because there are different angle content you can kind of take them to anyways. And Anexa has proven himself time and time again that he absolutely is him. I wouldn't bother getting Finon. I wouldn't bother getting Ceredra. I wouldn't bother getting My Day. You put Egg there for the Goon, so I have no comments. So all those units you can kind of just forget, and you can just keep like in the back of your mind, if you're gonna be getting all these costs, like 1 or 2 cost upgrades for this team, because this guy is eventually gonna go away, right? And then your main objective should still be for the version 4 flagship, assuming you're gonna be chasing for the version 4 meta, right? So okay, and and a very easy way to tell if that unit is gonna be a flagship, I think they did it for this version. If Hoyoverse gives you a special login animation with the whole like music, they come into life, there's like a fucking animation, and then like, they cut it out. that is basically like a flagship. They did it for Cazarus, they did it for Cyrene, they did it for Phyton, right? And then if you want to go with Phyton, he's still like the top 3 DPS, especially if you've got E2. So that would be my pooling suggestions for you as of where it's going to be. Doro, very, very good, right? Okay, with all that being aside, let's take a look into the actual account itself, right? Tobas, I frankly just don't really care. Okay, all these older units, I don't really need to care about it that much anymore. Herda is going to be chill. Acheron. The crit rate, honestly, looks a little bit sus. Exceptional facial. Alright, that's really, really good. Dahlia, I don't think there's anything you need to change. This one I would prefer if this was on a resolution. If your field doesn't have resolution. Your field. Oh, okay. If your field is on resolution, this is okay. Alright, you can run tutorial as well. So whichever one is gonna be, that's gonna be fine. DHPD on the attack Lycone. 3.6k attack. It's kinda aight. I would definitely not run this. Change this shit to attack percentage. This does like almost absolutely fucking nothing. Because the damage from your DHPD is basically going to be coming from your bond mid. Alright, so this, like, just change it to attack. That's going to be fine. You also get more shields from there. High excellence with Black Source Lycone is exactly what I'm using myself personally. Attack with physical damage rules attack each. Okay, this is going to be completely fine as well. 143 speed. Barbin on this is... I would get Von Weg for sure. Yeah, I'll just change it to Von Weg. Everything else is gonna be okay. This is honestly a little bit homeless, but chat, I think we need to stop saying homeless. Actually, Yoko, if you're watching this, can we get a homeless emote? Thank you. Yeah, how am I get a homeless emote? Yeah, then that's gonna be that. This is gonna be 155 speed on Firefly. Attack is good. Speed tuning portion wise, you're okay. You're okay. 230 break effect. E2, yeah, okay, E2 Azure. Okay, yeah. Now this is Firefly, okay. Oh wow. And that is a really, really fast fugue. Damn. Wait, is this E2 is not, right? Okay. Between one cost upgrade for your Super Break team, as well as a one cost upgrade for your Remembrance team, I'll prioritize Remembrance first. So if only you want to take this Super Break team like into like later stages of version 4 or whatever it's going to be, then you can consider getting back in for the E2 fugue, because that will actually give you speed a lot more value. Because other than that, you get the speed but you don't have the action value advance. It doesn't do anything. It's like giving Chibi high speed but no DDD. Alright, it doesn't really do anything. Alright, then Casual is going to be a way more direct upgrade or Cyrene. Right, so that's going to be done. Okay, Sarah's mistake. I will call this unit the Sarah's mistake. And there it is. Bro even got the goddamn ass one, right? Jiao Qiu. As I have mentioned just now, Jiao Qiu is not really brick, or rather breaking your account. You can still use him with Acheron. It's a little bit like you can still use Runmei with like a lot of other teams. Is he the absolute best in slot with Car? Maybe not. But the thing is, you don't really have to have everything as best in slot. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as they're good enough, it will be fine, because the unit that makes your team good enough means that you can save that cost for the upgrade to something else. It is always opportunity cost, right? So don't hate E0 as one Jiao Qiu. I think he's still great. I think he still gets the job done, especially in pure version. It's not unusable, right? Get him in 4-piece ego, get him a little bit more over there. So I'm literally defending Sarah right now. W streamer defending his poor mod. So I think it's gonna be fine, right? And then Himeko, she's done. 179 for this is gonna be kinda upgrade this when you can. Yeah, because this will give you a little bit more heals, which means a little bit more charge. So just get that. Then no comments for this. Ranmei 120 completely fine. Kafka 160. Yep, tutorial. Yep, okay, this Kafka is completely fine. Very, very good. Yep, very, very good. Maybe is it HR? Okay, definitely change this to EHR, because you can convert into attack. 8 speed is really fucking good. Okay, like literally for 2 speed, fuck it. For 2 speed, just fuck it, right? Just get this, and then you are going to be good to go, right? So you can get to 120-ish HR, that is good. Highest in 217 speed. Good. Yep, no comments for the highest in. Absolutely exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. S1, absolutely exceptional, right? Next on 135, E0, S0 is completely fine. I would want to make this crit rate a lot higher. Wait, do you have Sunday? Okay, you have Sunday. Broken Kill can change to Luxaga. Yeah, okay. Actually, your broken kill hits the Ferris, which is kind of good. Now for the Anexa, it's gonna be fine. Assuming that this speed is gonna be tuned already. Yeah, assuming that this speed is tuned already, because it's 80% creepy, right? Okay, yeah. If this is fine, then this is fine. Alright. So that is done. Black Swan 162. EHR. Double attack. I don't think we need to change that much. If you can get wind damage, you can get. Alright, if you can get this. I mean, you might as well. Right? You might as well just like upgrade this. If you have a little bit more speed somewhere. So you can remove the morph, then they are gonna be power crab. Where 2-2 outgoing healing with the E1. Don't think you need skill points that much, especially with the E1, but this should be fine for a little bit more speed. Blade is gonna be Blade. I don't really think you can see that much play with him, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Bronya is done. Saber 60% with Sunday is 100% on the dot, right? Yeah, with 100% on the dot, then this is gonna be completely fine. Okay, I will definitely change it to South Solo, because we don't really care about the skill damage, only care about ultimate, so that's done. Kazur's crit rate is way too low. With RMC, okay, right, because RMC gives you 10%, so this is 69.9, which is fine. But the moment RMC goes away, you kind of need someone else to bring up your crit rate a little bit more. Other than the crit rate, everything else is going to be okay. And also, please just try to get the E2, right, because this will give you a lot more value. Car is on 204, Luxaga. I don't like DPS car, like debuffer. I will just go all in speed. Then just go for like a, yeah, okay, this is fine, right, this is fine. Just go for more speed, and then this is gonna be okay. Tib is, okay, Tib is good enough. Okay, Tib is actually really good. Yeah, Tib is gonna, okay, I would definitely change this with HP, just for more stacking for Castris. Other than that, I wouldn't change anything else. This team is going to be completely fine. Spargo, I think we... Okay, I've said it for the past 2 accounts, so I'm not going to say it again. We might see some play. If we don't see some play, then it is what it is. I hope we see some play. I would definitely change this to Sacridos if you can, because you're not running any of the 4PC or whatever the fuck, right? So that's going to be done. Fu Xuan, White Fu, 9.5 HP for 142 speed. Probably usable under we get a version 4 sustain. Then we'll see how that goes. Archer is going to be 97.2% crit rate. This Archer is exceptionally good. Okay, I want you to consider this scenario, right? If you ever think of getting the version 4 DPS, which may or may not be skill points, but I'm guessing it is. If you want to get a version 4 DPS, you could just get that one cost for E1 Archer, because E1 Archer is basically a different unit, right? It literally plays super fucking differently. So before you get that, you can consider getting this for your Archer investments, because you really built, bro. And you can wait and see what the actual flagship is going to be like, right? So that is going to be done. Sunday, I already said it, so no comments. Who plays dollar ratio? This is dead, this is dead, this is dead. So that is sort of pretty much all of our units, right? Yeah, Tracers looks very good as well. I think the units, actual individual units, it's okay. It's not super bad, but it's not super insane as well. It is more so like the pooling decision kind of make this account a little bit worse. Wait, did I give you S last time? I gave you S minus. Okay. Yo, Mr. Texas, unfortunately, I don't think this is an S minus account anymore. Unfortunately, I don't think it's an S minus account. So unfortunately, you did in fact get power crap. I'll probably give this like an A from like where it stands right now, because you skipped you made some very interesting pulling decisions, which no hard feelings, right? You enjoy and you pull the game that you want to do, but this rating is based on like meta and the power of money, right? And the power of money, meta and money, M and M in Pokke Grade. So in version 4, if you go back into the meta chasing again, then obviously the grade, which is tied to meta, is going to go up, right? So as of this point, I think A is going to be fine. If you do want to get, like I mentioned, the pooling guides, version 4, your main priority for the flagship. And then if you want to get a little bit more vertical investments, prioritize your Remembrance flagship first before Firefly, and that should be fine. One last word before I bounce. This E2 Firefly, your cost is already going to be pretty high up there, right? If they were to release another fire DPS, because let's just be for you, this trace, it's screaming to me that they want to release another firebreak DPS, right? I hope that the E2 Firefly can still compete with whatever this is going to be. Then you don't have to be tender for that, and you can just get, I'm guessing when that reruns, they'll also rerun all of the super supports. You can get yourself like the E2 Fuke, right? So that is pretty much going to be that. Exclamation review, you want to get your account reviewed, right? And all that kind of stuff. Only if you really need help. Other than that, I'll be looking forward to see you guys in the Discord for any of the Hate Stuff related questions. Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, use code Boom Time Zone Gamer Subs, and I'll see you guys at that. Bye.